Hello, I'm Prab Singh, founder of Cyberium, a platform for perfect and rapid business planning. Planning is quite an aged practice. We all do some level of planning in our everyday life. It requires knowledge, expertise, and experience. And that is why different companies have different levels of success. They differ in knowledge, experience, and expertise. But we are in different times now. With right approach of AI, you can develop and drive meticulous detailed planning. We present a new and innovative way to plan your business solutions with AI. So here it is. This platform lets you build your project plan, detailed project plan, right from stories. And these stories can be developed just from GPT's prompts, studios, or your business analyst. The product story or the customer story which you develop also helps you preserve that knowledge. That's the first benefit. Second benefit, it lets you transform all that, the story, to down the line execution in your experience related teams, developers, business associates, technology associates, customer service, and also for training. So one story serves so many purposes, and you can add on to the stories, you can improve those stories, create versions of the stories, collaborate on them, bring all your team together on developing a better story year on year rather than working on same integrations year on year. The detail is the key. If you have the detail, you can summarize without losing the plot. But if you don't have the detail in one format, converting and translating in different scenarios, for example, if you have your strategy and vision document for a project, converting that for a business analyst or a group of designers or engineers requires converting all those charts, graphs, and PowerPoint slides and what all documents you have. Requires time. Now is the age of AI. The stories can be converted to any format of documentation, be it project plan, agile, strategy documents, or anything. Using co-pilots, you can even generate code. You can even map out how a solution like Microsoft Dynamics can work for you. That's the power of story-led planning, and that's what we do at Cyberium. So let's dive in why stories are so important, how this whole things work. The perfect business planner. You can build detailed IT projects and co-pilots right from stories. We all solve this problem every day. Our businesses have certain needs. We need features, functionalities, integrations, capabilities, and experiences. We have to build all those for making our businesses deliver the right value to our customers. And the solutions in the market or vendors or with your IT teams have similar things. They have features, they have functionalities, they have capabilities and experiences. So how do you find out if they really work for you? So how do you match those needs and offers? We generally use G2 reviews or similar other sites where you have different reviews about all the solutions out there in market and you try to find if it matches with you or not. Then there are success stories, a lot of big PR, user reviews, blogs, all these things provide you the success stories of different products and solutions, and you decide which one to go for. Try Story Match. That's an AI-driven analytics of your needs and solutions, and they get you the right custom fit built rapidly with details, and we do it with product stories. So here, this is how it works and looks. We have different solutions mapped out with their stories, and these stories are mapped with your needs. On the right side, you see your customer needs, your user journey maps, all your stories of your customers combined together to provide a right kind of journey map. And these stories from the vendors are what solutions they have built, what all they have built into the product. That's what is compressed together and matched together. That gives you the story match. The story match gives you a perfect right fit for your business needs. So how this works is like generate the product story and get co-pilots. It's pretty simple. You can use GPTs, analysts, or any kind of generative AI. Configure the components. We identify asset, actors, and actions in the story. That's the basic of natural language processing. And then we get the journey maps and build the planning. And with the planning, journey maps, and asset, actor, action mapping, you get the co-pilots. These co-pilots can generate project plan, agile plan, daily scrum planning, even large scale strategy planning for holistically large stories. So all that is possible right from AI and stories, the product stories. Detail is valuable. If you have the detail, you can do a robust summarization depending on what you want to achieve. But if you don't have details, if you have sketchy details of what you want to be built, then everybody fills in. It's a similar thing like AI hallucinating to give you a larger document. Because here, your business teams or your people will be assuming and guessing and hypothesizing. So they fill in a lot of details at a later stage which might not match with your expectations. And that's why it happens that often projects go array when they are not built with details. And that's why you should build the details early on. That's one of our service suggestions, that if you build the details early on, it takes time, of course. Previously, it used to take a lot of time, and that's why many people were not doing it. Businesses used to pass this buck to the downside teams, and it used to happen in some other format or with varying degree of accuracy, and that's why projects get affected. But now you can plan your detail early on with AI. And then comes build how to choose your solution stack. So as we talked about, you can go for online feed reviews and all that. Or you can have consultants like Accenture and Capgemini, or you can do the story match. Story match lets you build a perfect custom fit solution, and that is what is a perfect business planner. Story matching, how it works. So you have product stories, they are service software products, they have the stories, and the NLP and the AI matches the fit overlap and how much of fit is there, what is missing, and you will get to know exactly how much of match is there, what is missing, what are the gaps, and how to fill those gaps. And your whole planning will be so much rapid and faster, and the detail will be meticulous. Identify teams, trends, and continuously innovate. That's the biggest advantage. When your business is evolving, it comes as a lagging indicator to you, because all that evolution happens either outside your business environment, in the market, in customer needs and all that, or it happens at the ground level, where people are changing the processes or trying to fit with the new requirements coming from the customers directly, or based on the compliance and risk scenarios playing out. And all these things are documented at different level. They are presented as a risk document or as a new customer experience document or anything. But there is no single source of truth around these. So if you have a culture of building the stories and running your planning from stories, what you do is that you immediately kill so many birds in one stone, that you have one single source of truth, that what the story is. You have versions where you can ask your teams to add to the stories when there is a need of process change, improvement, ideas, and innovation. And later on, these product stories becomes a working template for your product teams, your project teams, for implementing a system for the new requirement. That's a great way of driving innovation. You can find the leading indicators of business requirements right from this system. That's what we provide you in terms of a story platform. And how it works, you have actors in the story. We identify the actors, and these are derived using the AI, and we keep track of actors in complex and big stories and their journey. That's how we find out all different kinds of things these actors are doing means that your teams, customers, users, all those things. So we identify the assets in the story. These assets basically are used by the actors and they define the information system. And the actions are the methods of actors on assets or other actors. These actions are the key aspects of CX. So the pilots build around actor, action, and assets actually can drive your CX to a very high degree of meticulous planning. For example, if there is a logistic company which wants to implement a new solutions for improving material handling, they will have stories like a team A picks up the order from the customer, delivers it to the warehouse team takes the order and makes a pallet. The pallet is then shipped. The shipment is taken by the truck company provides the shipment to the port checks the documentation from the customer and various downstream teams and provides their verdict, and if there is any exception, it is routed back. All these different actors and their actions is happening on the assets, like the shipment, the document, and their decisions. These things are basically what drives a logistics company experience. When they are trying to find the solutions for their logistic needs, they are basically evaluating different kind of enterprise solutions, which says that you can have a document management system, you can have the receivables and the warehouse and all those things. But how exactly these warehouses and receivables and documents working? That's what we do with the enterprise system. We build their story, we take their story from their manual and we match it with your needs. So this kind of a planning is much more perfect, much more meticulous than any other format of planning which may come from customer reviews or G2 reviews or some consultant saying that this is a fit. Right? Because you don't want to get surprised down the line. You want to be sure on the starting step that you are going to succeed. That's what the story does for you. Now let's go on to the building co-pilots. So co-pilots are basically a summation of actor, assets, and actions. Identified from the story, these things can generate even code for you. So if you want to build your solution in-house, you can use these co-pilot prompts to generate Java code or Python code or any language. Now co-pilots are coming in all languages, and the prompts make you go great with planning, coding, and even content generation. If you want to write documentation around how a system works, these co-pilots can also generate the documents. And that's what we do. That's what we make you go with perfect business planning, start building perfect businesses with timeless evolving stories, so that your assets, your knowledge, your expertise, and your experiences are never lost. Be timeless.